At 44 years young, Paloma Faith is redefining what it means to embrace motherhood in the public eye, blending unyielding determination with a radiant vulnerability that has captivated fans worldwide. On a crisp Wednesday, the British singer-songwriter shared an intimate glimpse into her third pregnancy, posting a workout video that captured her squatting and hoisting weights with the grace of a seasoned athlete undeterred by the life growing within her. Clad in a sleek black Nike crop top that hugged her curves and high-waisted leggings that accentuated her burgeoning bump, Faith exuded a palpable joy mixed with the honest strain of exertion. At 23 weeks along, she pulled a comically exaggerated face mid-rep, a wide-eyed grimace that spoke volumes about the physical toll, yet her message was unequivocal. Movement matters even when the body is in flux. This isn't just about staying fit, it's a testament to resilience, a deliberate act of self-care amid the whirlwind of impending parenthood. Tagging her trainers, Rob Solly and Vicky Ziff, in the caption, 23 weeks pregnant third baby. Still trying to move, Faith extended heartfelt thanks, crediting them with saving her by integrating her into Solly's elite roster alongside stars like Ollie Merce and Emma Willis. In this simple share, she transforms a personal milestone into an inspirational beacon, proving that pregnancy need not sideline ambition or activity. Faith's openness about her fitness regimen during this geriatric pregnancy, as she playfully dubs it, stems from a deep-seated commitment to holistic well-being, one honed through years of navigating the highs and lows of her career and personal life. The video, set against the backdrop of a sunlit gym where mirrors reflect her focused form, showcases not just physical strength but emotional fortitude. Each lift and lunge is a quiet rebellion against stereotypes that paint women over 40 as fragile vessels in maternity's journey. Her partner of 1 year, Stevie Thomas, a managing director at the vibrant venue The Jam House, must beam with pride at this display as their relationship, still fresh and fervent, provides the stable foundation for this new chapter. Announced back in October at the 18-week mark via Instagram, the pregnancy revelation was quintessential Faith. Bold, humorous, and laced with hashtags like #morathangeriatricpregnancy, #OAPpregnancy, #OAPMILF, and #18weekspregnant. It was a plot twist she celebrated with the flair of an artist who's always thrived on surprise, turning what could be a conventional update into a manifesto of mature motherhood. Yet, beneath the empowering visuals lies a tapestry of triumphs forged in the fires of adversity, a narrative Faith has woven thread by thread through interviews, songs, and now social media scrolls. This third child marks not just an addition to her family but a hard-won victory in a saga of fertility battles that began long before her first daughter's arrival in December 2016. That initial pregnancy, conceived via IVF after exhaustive efforts, set the stage for a journey marked by both miracles and heartaches. Faith, whose voice has serenaded audiences with soulful anthems like Only Love Can Hurt Like This and Upside Down, has long channeled her experiences into art that resonates with raw authenticity. Her second child, another girl born in February 2021, followed a similar path of assisted reproduction, but not without intervening shadows. 3 failed transfers that tested her spirit to its limits. The fourth attempt succeeded, a beacon of hope that illuminated the darkness of doubt, but Faith's candor reveals the mental marathon it entailed. I was just so kind of headstrong about it, she reflected in a poignant podcast appearance, her words a blend of defiance and fragility that mirrors the duality of her music. The road to these joys was paved with profound losses, each one etching deeper lines of empathy into Faith's character. Before her first successful IVF round, she endured 6 grueling cycles, a gauntlet that included an ectopic pregnancy, a terrifying complication where the embryo implants outside the uterus, demanding swift medical intervention, and a devastating miscarriage that shattered her world. The latter occurred amid the adrenaline-fueled chaos of filming Pennyworth in 2019, where Faith embodied the fierce sociopath Bet Sykes. In a scene of choreographed combat, as fists flew and adrenaline surged, she felt the first pangs of loss but pressed on, driven by the precarious economics of acting. I would just be going home without work and without a viable pregnancy, she later confided, her voice cracking with the weight of that impossible choice. To halt production risked her role, to ignore the pain risked her health. It was a solitary crucible, one she carried in silence until ready to unpack it publicly, transforming private grief into a shared catharsis for listeners grappling with their own unseen struggles. Even the births themselves were ordeals that tested Faith's mettle, leaving indelible imprints on her body and psyche. Her first delivery, after a second-round IVF success, spiraled into a nightmare of premature rupture of membranes, PROM, at just 6 months. Advised to induce and face a preterm birth, Faith opted for defiance, committing to a month of strict bed rest and chugging 4 liters of water daily to restore her amniotic fluid. The labor stretched to 21 harrowing hours, compounded by a week of near sleeplessness, only 7 hours and 7 days, that blurred the line between exhaustion and delirium. An emergency C-section followed, a surgical salvation that nonetheless sowed seeds of future complications, including fertility hurdles and a bout of postpartum psychosis. Hallucinations haunted her early motherhood days, a fog of sleep deprivation that masked deeper depression for years. "I was hallucinating. Probably depressed for a couple of years without realizing," she admitted on Elizabeth Day's How to Fail podcast, her testimony a lifeline for countless women navigating similar postpartum tempests. These revelations aren't mere confessions. They're lifelines dismantling the myth of seamless celebrity pregnancies and championing mental health as fiercely as physical fitness.